Hey fam, welcome back. We're jumping into another react and we're jumping into more MAPHRA. You guys have requested it, and obviously I'm trying to get through all of her content that she's got on her channel. I'm already like halfway through it because she doesn't have that much, but we're getting into a cover of a song that I absolutely love. And it's multiple female voices on one song. So I'm curious how she's going to go about this. But before I get too into that, fellow reminder, I do put up new videos every day at 4 p.m. Eastern. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoy my content and ring that notification bell so you never miss an upload. And if you also enjoy my gaming content, I do that on my second channel here on YouTube. And I also live stream on Twitch Monday through Thursday at 9 p.m. But without further ado, we're going to get into today's song. This is MAPHRA's cover of End of You by Poppy, Amy Lee, and Courtney LaPlante. Now, this song is like 3 incredibly huge powerhouse vocalists, and MAPHRA herself is a powerhouse vocalist. So I'm curious if she's going to keep one tone for each of them, if she's going to cover all the vocals, she's going to have some backtracking. I don't know. I thought she might have had backtracking when she checked out, Linkin Park, and she did both Emily and Mike's parts. So really not sure here. I mean, the girls kind of have their own segments, so she could easily cover all of it. It's not like they overlap that much, so let's see what she does.
I toil in silence, don't know where my mind is.
Beautiful, right off the rip, dude.
Cut myself open, but I wasn't broken. Trying to fix what wasn't wrong. Can you feel it taking over?
Ooh, I like that note there.
If I must go, the waves should drag me out. When every lie was kept so close, run by the game for what I chose. Now you're tossing and turning, I'm pulling the plug on the dream. 'Cause the end of you is the start of life for me.
All right, I don't mean to pause it, but I do want to make a comment on that because I felt like that was a little off for her. And this is the first time in all the videos that I've checked of MAPHRA that I feel like I don't even want to say critiquing her because that sounds harsh, but I'm finally noticing something that I didn't feel was flawless on a first go. And not that it was bad, but more that I feel like she wasn't sure where she wanted to go with her vocals, if she wanted to more emulate the song itself or do more of her growls. So she kind of swapped back and forth. I almost would have preferred her to just pick one or the other and like 100% commit. I think she wasn't sure what she wanted to commit to in that, which gave the little bit of a disconnect there, but still sounded good. I just would have preferred a little bit more of a fluid vocals in that part, if that makes sense, but still wonderful vocals regardless.
How is that to know?
Ooh, okay.
Still like I so stern to diced in the palm of your hand. But I'm wide awake this time, burning down to find nothing inside. Can you feel it taking over?
Definitely a bit of a tone shift for the vocals she's mimicking.
When every lie was kept so close, run by the game for what I chose. Now you're tossing and turning, I'm pulling the plug on the dream. 'Cause the end of you is the start of life for me.
That verse, so much better. I feel like because that first verse is a little bit softer into the chorus, it was more of a shift in her vocals. That one, money. I don't know what the difference necessarily was, but that was way, way better. I liked that a lot more. I feel like she kind of came into her own bit of figuring out what felt better and what sounded better with her vocals. Much, much better there.
The start of life for me. My innocence is blind, now I can finally see. The start of life for me. You make me feel so wide awake for good this time. You are an echo of a dream as it fades from my mind. Wide awake for good this time. I can finally let go of the shame as I claim my new life. Song from my fractured lullaby. Innocence draining from my eyes. All I wanted was stolen. I hate all that I believe. You're tossing and turning, I'm pulling the plug on my dreams. 'Cause the end of you is the start of life for me.
Ooh, that last note, so good. Dude, she's staring into my soul right now. I think this was a song that it was a little bit like she took each of the verses to kind of warm up a little bit more. And this is an earlier video of hers, or an earlier cover, which makes sense because she was still kind of coming into her own with her vocals and figuring out what works best for her and which tempo and tone she wants to take when going into a song, whether she's trying to mimic the artists themselves a little bit, but also giving her flair. I feel like this wasn't a song that necessarily her growls were the best fit for the entirety of it. I feel like there was obviously the moments that worked for it better. And comparing this to like Doomed, where that growly rasp is so similar to that of Ollie's that it like fits perfectly, I see the little bit of a shift here. Not to mention, she was also trying to emulate 3 different vocalists that all sing drastically differently. And I definitely could I could see that little bit of a shift in her voice as she did each verse. And by the end of it, I feel like she really, felt it. She really came into her own there. So my only, critique of this is that it took a little bit for her vocals, I feel like, to warm up and for her comfortability to set in, for her to really belt these and be confident in those notes that she was hitting. But not my favorite of all of hers, but still a beautifully executed cover nonetheless from MAPHRA. I would love to know your thoughts on this one. This is from 6 months ago now, and even the top comment, covering Amy vocals is a bold choice. I think she did great. I just think, like I said, it took her a little bit to warm up, and it was more the chorus of trying to figure out her own flair and how it worked best for her. And once she kind of got that, I feel like she knocked it out of the park. So I would love to know your thoughts on this as well. And MAPHRA Squad, don't come for me. I'm not saying anything negative. I'm simply giving my observations on this particular cover. And that it wasn't my favorite, but it was still absolutely incredible nonetheless. And not to mention, I can't sing for shit. So she did a billion times better than I could ever do. I'm simply going off of hearing it, comparing it to what I know, and comparing it to her other performances and the strength in a performance I know she can deliver. So, yeah, another one down, more to come. We will continue to check out all of her covers as long as you guys continue to keep asking for them. So thank you guys so much for all the love and support. I really, really appreciate y'all. All the love and support to MAPHRA as well. I really do hope she starts putting out her own music, because I would really love to hear, her own style, her own flavor a little bit. But that is all I've got for today. Thank you so much for joining, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, fam.